New into stock, we have a 2013 13-plate Ford Focus 1.6 TDCi ECOnetic Zetec 5dr. Bit of a mouthful there. Car's lovely, it's done 63,000 miles. The fuel economy, urban 65.7, extra urban 83.1, and combined is 76.3. 0 to 60 time of 11.8 seconds. Top speed of 116 miles per hour out of a 104 brake horsepower engine. Really nice car, finished in frozen white with grey cloth sport seats. I'll just take you for a ride in it now, but it's also zero road tax, so really economical, cheap to run car. The Focus is a really nice car to drive. I had one for about 6 months a few years ago. Did a lot of miles in it, up and down to London. Beautiful car, very economical. All the stuff on it that you could ever need. Great specification. This one's got dual 5-spoke alloys, and finished in frozen white with this grey and, gosh, what was it called? Gecko and grey cloth sport seats. It's got CD radio, it's the Ford Sync system, which again is very good. It has Bluetooth hands-free. It also has audio streaming. Quite an easy system to use. Car starts playing your music off your phone as soon as you get in it, if it's switched on, of course. It's got electric front windows and wind-up rears, which doesn't particularly bother me because I very rarely have passengers in the back, but it's something to consider. Air conditioning, the air conditioning in this car is working absolutely spot on. Got quick clear front screen, heated front screen, which is a great option, especially in the winter. Height and reach adjustable multifunction steering wheel, electric door mirrors, remote central lock-in, as most cars are these days, but it's not the keyless entry or keyless go, which are the ones that tend to get stolen rather easily. So I prefer a car that has actually got a key that you put in the ignition. So this ticks all the boxes there. Back seats fold down, gives you plenty of luggage space. Rear wash wipe. It's got an integrated rear spoiler, integrated to the tailgate, that is. And the car will do up to 83.1 miles to the gallon. In all honesty, I never achieved anything like that using the exact same car. However, I was regularly getting over 60, and I was pleased with that, with a bit of everything, you know, driving thrown in. Just reset that and see what it gets up to on the motorway. It was showing 43.1 average miles to the gallon, which again is pretty good, but it has been ticking over around the garage, and while I've been photographing it, just great steering. But the best thing I think about Ford cars, and all Ford cars, the manual, is the gearbox. It's brilliant. Ford should make gearboxes for everybody else. They're just sublime. Just, it's as easy as that. It's, as all others are, it's sprung across the gearbox, so from reverse or first or fifth or sixth, if you just push it forward, goes into the middle, and then we'll go straight into third. For first, slight pressure, and the same into second. And it's, gearboxes are really second to none, I would say. Actually, I'll just show you the height and reach adjustable steering wheel there before we set off again and people complain. Steering's great, acceleration's great. It's a good looking car. Just Gordon Bennett. I'll go this way. I don't fancy my chances behind that guy, because he's no idea where he is or what he's doing. Or who's behind him. So just pay attention to the gearbox. It's join the traffic in front of him. So good turn of speed from the Ford there. Nice and smooth, no noises. Just get it up to, we're doing 70 there, so 70. Set the cruise at a bit more, get to 70 with a cruise. Push the button in there, you've got, well, switch on, set plus, set minus, and speed limiter. And also there, cancel and resume, sorry, not reserve. So we're doing 70 miles an hour, 71 to be precise, at 1750 revs. Engine's hardly working. The fuel economy there is going up steadily. I reset it back there and it's 44.4, 46, 7, 9, 45. It's just climbing up. So set it on the motorway and should return you many miles to the gallon. Just see, resume there, yep. Pull it towards you and it resumes. We've got music playing from my phone now. I'll just turn it up to show you. The phone's in my pocket. Bit of a depressing record there, but the Ford's a nice car to drive. Lately by Stevie Wonder, if anybody is wondering. also got here control for the menu. It's now up to 53.9 miles per gallon. I'm sure if we could carry on up the motorway it would get even more economical. We've got the Eco Drive, gear shifting, I say there. There's three icons. Just get around this roundabout first before I mess about with buttons on the steering wheel. There we go, round the roundabout. Good, we're all right, it's okay. I thought he was going to accelerate and go through the lights there, but he's not done. It's traffic officer, so we'll let him off. So there we've got three icons. We've got gear changes, and at the moment it's got 2 segments filled in. It's like a 5-leaf clover. Two segments filled in. Let's just see. So we've got gear shifting, anticipation, and speed. So I'm filling segments in as we go along there. It's a fresh start, so I've got 2 segments on everything. Although I have to say myself, I should have 5 segments on gear changing. Dear me. This is a real good road. Lovely sweeping bends where you can really show the car off. But we've just tucked in passwithyouday.co.uk. Good anticipation of the bend there. Oh, I've got so much to do. Just got back from holiday, first day back, tons to do. Oh, he's going the same way. Just goes to show you, 3 Range Rovers going that way and 1 behind me. I'm losing the will to live behind this guy, so I'm going to pull off and show you how to stop start. First thing to do, switch that off. In my opinion, does absolutely no good for any of the engine components, your clutch, your engine mountings, and yourself when you're getting shaken about. Right, okay. I'll just show you first of all how to delete a mobile, because mine's in here, so sync connected, so I'll disconnect that, forget this device, forget, so that's it. I'll turn it up as well because there's voice control, which I never use, and I don't think it ever needed inventing, but there you go, you might do. I'll just show you how to delete a mobile from the sync system in this Ford. First of all, click phone. You've got add, Bluetooth, close, searching for past paired phones, menu, sync settings, just going down there, clock, audio, sync applications, sync settings. So click on sync OK. You've got Bluetooth on, which that's something else. If the Bluetooth's not switched on, if it's not pairing, go into that menu, make sure there's a tick next to Bluetooth. So we've got along here add, retry, cancel. It's looked for a phone. Those correspond to these buttons here, so we'll cancel that. You've got Bluetooth devices, down to Bluetooth devices, click OK. You've got Barry's phone and John's phone, add, delete. So I wanted to delete mine again, add, delete, connect. So delete is that second button there, delete. Delete Barry's iPhone, yes. That's it, my phone's gone. So now, in order to pair one, again from any screen, we're on the radio at the moment. What I always do, I go into the phone first. It's not necessarily what the manufacturers tell you to do, but I always, onto settings, onto Bluetooth, onto phone, searching for past paired phones. You've got add, Bluetooth and close. So I want to add one. Corresponding button there. Please begin.
Your device and enter the PIN provided by sync.
Okay, it's saying hands-free first, but I'm sure it will, yeah, there you go, it's changed to sync. So into sync. Taking its time. Here we go. So the pin is 085524, 08552, oh, missed 2 there, 4, and then pair. I don't want it to allow my contacts and favourites to sync, but you will, so don't allow
Pairing
that.
successful. Please check your device, and if necessary, grant sync permission to access it. For your safety, please stay alert to changing road conditions and use Sync's voice-activated features while your vehicle is in motion.
Right, it's also asking me, do you want to set Barry's iPhone 10 as a favourite phone, yes or no? Yes. That's that done. Another great thing about this sync system is if you go into your iTunes, whatever's playing there, look at the bottom, the red triangle with 3 red circles, it says sync there. If it doesn't, just click on that. You see sync there. If it's on iPhone, click sync. It will now play. If we go onto auxiliary, it's playing, it's streaming audio from my phone to the sync system. If you just go to auxiliary again, you see there's an arrow to the left. If we click that arrow, goes in, and you can select the media you want. That's it. I'll now continue our drive. Nothing coming. very comfortable and lovely car to drive. The most sought after colour combination at the moment as well, white. Can't have a very good view of what's coming up from 6 feet behind a big lorry, I've got to say. And I doubt very much whether the lorry driver can see him in his mirrors. It just shows you how good diesel engines are. I was in third gear, had my foot off the clutch, and the car was just basically ticking over, but doing 20 miles an hour along the road without stalling. go. We're in 5th now. Foot off the accelerator, foot off the brake. The car's ticking over at just short of 1,000 revs, and we're doing just over 30 miles an hour. That's how much low end torque this engine has. Cruise control without cruise control. Fantastic car.